Hey sis. Hey Miss Who Riding. I see you, girl. Why? What's funny is I looked up. I was like, "Ooh, I was supposed to start at 6:30. At 6:31, but I was trying to look up flights for the meetup. So important stuff. I'm doing good. How you doing? Hey, Joe Bob. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Where you been at, Mr. BS? Where you been? You late? Where was you at? Hey, Mr. BS. Happy Friday. How y'all doing? How was y'all week? Man, listen, Miss Horizon. Me too. Me too. Today it was like, what is it now? Now that's what it's supposed to be tonight. I was about to say, because that can't be right. It was like 72, 73, something like that. Don't try to pull on my heartstrings, Mr. BS. Don't do that. Hey, Miss Kia. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Y'all, I got something to share, but I'm going to let more people come in. Because I had an emotional Thursday, y'all. An emotional Thursday. Let me close this because I could do this after the live. I was just preoccupied my time. Oh, you got banana trees? Sis, you gonna make me come visit. You gonna make me come visit. Mm-hmm. I like bananas. I can't. I thought about getting a banana tree. I actually saw one today at my nursery. I went to my nursery just to see what they had. But I got too many trees that I'm not supposed to be growing in this city to begin with that I got to put in the greenhouse. I'm like, I need to slow down a little bit. Hey, Miss Felicia. How you doing? Happy Friday. You have 11, but I'm pulling up. Hey, Burner Girl. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Hey, fam. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Look, sis, I'm going to be pulling up. What else you got? What else? I'm going to have to hit you up. Because I didn't know you had. How come I didn't know that? And I'm thinking of the state you live in. I'm like, how you got so many banana trees? Or are you saying you got 11 trees? No, you saying banana because you got them pups. They giving you off the pups and then you plant new ones. That's what happening. Started from one about 6 years ago. Yep, I've heard about that. Hey, Happy Mac, Happy Friday, y'all. Listen, why you pulling out the news, sir? Thank you, fam. Of course, most of the people on here know if they follow my Instagram. But that was what I was gonna share. A little bit of that, but like a whole story behind it. A whole story. They go big during the summer. Yeah. Yeah, that's three babies. I mean, that's their babies. Yeah. I've heard people say that who grow bananas. Actually, a lady that I talked to, she's in Georgia, and hers has like two pups, and she was saying she need to figure out where she's gonna put them. But she got like a ridiculous amount of trees, not banana trees, like all kinds of trees, a ridiculous amount. I already said if she start with that, we calling people. Don't do that, Mr. BS. Don't do that. Y'all be giving me a hard time. That's what y'all be doing. Mr. BS, do you follow me? Do you follow me on Instagram under a different name? There's somebody who followed me that I know is from the community, and I'm like, and I know this person is familiar with who I am, but their real name is on there instead of a name like that. Let me know if that's you. You don't have to say what the name is. Just let me know if you on Instagram. Are you the one who said that I better not say I'll be winning nothing? That sounds like you. I was like, I know this person is from the community, but because I don't know you, I didn't know that was you because it's your real name. And I was like, I don't know who this is. That makes sense. Because that sounds like you. Y'all give me a hard time. Let me be great and complain, but I ain't gonna do it because I feel like I'm gonna be under attack. Hey, Nature Nut, happy Friday. Yeah, I have pine and oak trees surrounding me. Yeah, I don't have any trees well, that's a lot. But I don't have any trees in the ground in my yard. But I do grow fruit trees. So I have trees that I purchase, but there's no like trees growing up out of the ground in front or back of my yard, which I don't mind. There is a tree on my neighbor's yard that kind of branches a little bit over to my fence, not really to my yard, just to the fence, not even over the fence, just to it. So the squirrels will climb up that tree and jump onto my fence and get into my garden, and I'll be like, I will fight y'all. I will fight all of y'all for my food. You got lemon too, but it's in a pot. That's okay. I do have 2 lemons. I have wait, Miss Felicia. I'll tell y'all in a minute. Listen, y'all. Woo! Listen, I don't know what is happening. That was a mess yesterday. I was like kind of shaking. I got emotional. I teared up. I cried. I didn't even tear up. It was a whole thing. We're not stopping you from being great. I know you're not. Just don't want to hear that. I know. I can't. I really can't. Wait till I tell y'all like how this all went down. No, I can't do that. I can't get into the nit because I feel like I I'm going to tell the story though, but I feel like I need to leave like one caveat. Just omit that part just in case until it comes. But it's actually already in transit, Mr. BS. I already got the tracking and everything. It's already on its way. So yeah, I want some, Miss Felicia. Hey, she said. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Hey, sunshine. Hey, sis. Happy Friday. Miss Who Right? They be giving me a hard time. But I can't do it no more. I've even went on Fam's channel now. I ain't win a firearm though. But I finally did win over there. So I can't even complain about that. Like they taking all my stuff. Like give me something to complain about. Give me something to complain about. Y'all just trying to take all my joy. Mm-mm. So what had happened was what's today? Friday, Wednesday night on Instagram. All this took place on Instagram. There's a creator named Trini the Shooter. If you're really into like the community, you've been to the meetups and stuff, you know who Trini the Shooter is. Her husband is Sully. I forget the Sully Adventures. I forget his whole name. They all kind of run together with Byron the instructor and all them. So Trini, okay, she tagged me in something. So I had got a message that told me that she sent me something, and I was like, that's weird because she doesn't, we don't really like talk a whole lot on social media. Like I like her stuff, she likes my stuff, but I was like, what did she send me? Well, that I saw it Thursday morning. So I saw that she had tagged me on the giveaway. And hey Sylvia, happy Friday. Hey Thomas, happy Friday. So I saw that she had tagged me on the giveaway. So I was like, oh, if Trini's doing the giveaway, then it must be legit. So I tagged 3 people who did not probably get on IG yesterday because all 3 of them people I talked to fairly regular. So I tagged Carbon Q, Burner Girl, and I know you listen to this, and Erica, My Fly Family. I don't think none of them have been on there because none of them knew that I won this thing. So when you had to tag 3 people, you know how the giveaways go. You got to tag 3 people. You got to follow the channel. I mean the page. They also want you got an extra entry if you shared the giveaway in your story, and then you had to fill out an entry form on their website. So when I followed the channel, it DM'd me like an automatic thing, letting me know that I needed to fill out, like, congratulations, you've entered into this giveaway. Don't forget to fill out your entry form, to complete the entry, blah, blah, blah. So I'm reading the whole thing, and it's like a couple paragraphs of information. And at the bottom of it, which is the part I was going to omit, it said entries were due by 4:30, 25 by midnight, basically. So I was like, oh, shoot, the deadline is hit. So, whatever, whatever. So then, because I shared it in my story, I got a second DM. This one I could tell was not automated. And it said the same thing pretty much. They was telling me I got a second entry. Don't forget to fill out the entry form. So I was like, I'm gonna go on the website and see if it's still open. So I did. The entry form was there, filled it out, and I was like, hey, if it lets me in, and that was yesterday morning. By about 3:45 yesterday, I got an email telling me that congratulations, because they have 5 categories that you could enter into. They had a female shooter, male shooter. One was for like a range, I think. One was for a business, and then one was for influencer. I actually entered 2. I entered the influencer and I entered the female one. I didn't hear what you said. I didn't see what you said, Thomas. I only knew you were here because I saw people speaking to you. I have to go back. Chocolate. Thank you, Thomas. So I get this email saying that I won, and I'm like, for the female category. And I promise y'all, I stared with my mouth open at this email because I was like, this can't be real. Then I'm like, no, it came to my business email. So I'm like, this is legit because that's the email I gave them. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So what's funny is I had just been discussing how I needed a shotgun. I want a shotgun, y'all. Just for those who don't know, I want a shotgun. And I needed one. That was the one thing I did not have in my arsenal. And I had been discussing how I was going to, go about getting that. That was pretty much on my bucket list, like to get one this year, because I haven't purchased any firearms this year. And I said I wasn't purchasing anything else until I got my shotgun. So I thought I missed somebody coming in. I saw something, but I didn't. Girl, Miss Who Riding, sis. That's why I got emotional, because I'm like, what is happening, Lord? Like, I mean, I accept every bit of it, but what? So anyway, I'm like, I see that I won. So once I finally like let that sink in that I won, I am like pent up with anxiety, like emotion inside of me. Like my body is like, what? Like, y'all, for perspective, last year arm event, which is in June, I won a stealth arms platypus. This was like a $2,000 gun that I was able to design however I wanted it. They just sent me a code. I designed my gun, put in the code that zeroed out everything. They built up the gun and mailed it to me. Well, to my FFL, but to me. Then, just a couple months ago, I I actually didn't enter into anything. I was watching a live for Team Blacksmith, who is also a content creator. And if y'all not following him, y'all definitely should. I'm gonna tell y'all two people in that 2A community, and there's other people who give away great stuff because RGG does too. But Fam gives a 2A in LA, he gives away something pretty much every single live he does. There's a giveaway to his subs, and then there's a giveaway to his members only. Pretty much every single live he does. Not only that, last year he gave away a firearm, and he announced that this year he's giving away 3. Stop playing. If y'all not following, y'all should be. And trust me, there's perks to being a member over there. So another one. Hey Jigs, how you doing? Happy Friday. It's Team Blacksmith. He has great giveaways. So I went to support his live. He went live. He doesn't go live a whole lot, but he went live, and I went to go support it. And I, enjoy his content. So I was like, oh, I've been meaning to become a member because I remember seeing him post about people signing up for membership to his channel. So I did the membership thing that night, like before the live really got started, as he was welcoming people in. So just did it just to be supportive of the channel. Probably about 15 minutes, maybe even 10. It might not have been that long. After I did that, he's now kind of telling everybody what the live is going to be about. And then he's like, and by the end of the live, I'm going to be giving away a 2011, the Kosei Arms 2011. And I was like, being funny, because y'all know how I am. If y'all been in live chats with me before, I'm always talking trash. Hey, Serena, happy Friday. I was like, oh, what you didn't tell me I was winning a gun tonight. This is literally what I say in the chat. Like, oh, I didn't know I was winning a gun tonight. Mind you, I had no expectation that I was even entered into whatever it was to win this said firearm, because I hadn't been over there. So he's like, oh yeah, I saw you signed up for the member. Let me add you to the giveaway. And I was like, oh, so mind you, still no expectation there, because I'm like, I just came in tonight, y'all. Hey, Carbon, how did I see you come in? Did you sneak in here, girl? So, the live ends up getting shut down, maybe an hour in, because the bots that watch, not the people, thought that a firearm was being shown in the live by the people that were on the panel, when in fact it was a video. So it literally snatched the entire live. You couldn't find a thumbnail, no remnants of the fact that there was a live that happened. So we knew that he probably was going to try to come back and, start another stream, but it wouldn't let him. So he ended up doing like a screen record with the people he had on panel with him and did the giveaway. And he had all the names on the wheel, does the giveaway, and I win gun number 2. So I won the Stealth Orange Platypus, then I won the Kosei Arms. And then yesterday, I won a shotgun. Y'all, that's not even 12 months. That's not even what? I'm thankful. I'm thankful. But what? What? And it's supposed to be here next week. Like I said, I've already received tracking. It got picked up today. Like I'm getting notifications from FedEx like every time it does something. So I got a notification that tracking had been established and this item was going to be shipped to me. But it's going to my FFL, of course. And then I got another notification that it actually was in their hands. not too long ago. So it should be here next week. But y'all, that should be it, right? That should be the end of the things, right? Nope. I had right jigs. I needed one for real. That's not even funny. I literally, it was something that I was going to be doing. Thank you, Carbon, for dropping Team Blacksmith channel. Y'all follow Team Blacksmith. Like follow the people, like especially and these are people who are very knowledgeable in firearms. And not only that, because you will see a lot of higher end firearms with Team Blacksmith and 2A in LA, but they are not far from having other firearms. Like they just found a space. They have shot some nicer things, and then they realize that I want these nicer things. Okay, so it's not like they haven't had more budget firearms. Now you're going to hear people like 2A in LA make comments that he's a budget gun guy. That's like me saying I don't win nothing in these 2A streets. Okay, that's what that equates to. I always say, yeah, for your budget, sir. Like your budget ain't everybody's budget. So he probably is a budget gun guy for his budget. Like what? But thank you, girl dad. How you doing? Happy Friday. I didn't see you come in. Um so like I said, you would think link not working for who? Who y'all trying to get to? Team Blacksmith or 2A in LA? Whoever it is. I'm sure FR and Carbon already working on it. Shout out to the budget gun guys like me. See? Y'all see? Foolishness. Thank you, fam. Hey, Ann. Happy Friday. So, like I said, you would think that was it. I've won three. Three in not even almost 12 months, not even a whole year. So I had someone in the community reach out to me last week, and he was an FFL dealer, and he's getting out of it. He's transitioning to return, a lot of stuff. And he's like, I want to give you a gun. I have these particular guns that I don't need. I have a lot. He has a lot, and he doesn't need these particular ones. And he was like, I want to give you one. So I'm gonna send you some pictures. You tell me which one you want, and it's yours. I was like, what? So four guns and less than a year that I did not pay for. He has budget bins items. He does. Absolutely. Not my budget though, Mr. BS. I can assure you of that. You've seen my stuff. On the phone can't really tag well. That's okay. That's okay. And hey, Miss Cassandra, how you doing? Happy Friday. Say report or block. Oh, when you try to tap on it, give it a second. Maybe they went back to try to that's weird. You are talking about one of the links to the channels they're dropping, right? Let me know for sure. Gina will look into that to it. Thank you. What let me see. Let me go back because I'm missing. She said that part. Glory to God. I am thankful. When I tell y'all I had an emotional break yesterday, there is actually someone in the chat who was fully aware because I did it on her, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I was so, and I'm actually starting to get, I'm about to get past it because I'm starting to feel it all over again. But I was really so emotional. First of all, that the winning, that's so random. It's not like I'm picked. I mean, I'm picked because I win, but there's no one just saying, oh, I want you to have this. But for someone to think about me when they're kind of liquidating stuff out of their inventory and want to give me something, that is like different. That's different. But I am grateful for every last one of them. When I tell y'all, I'm like, are who what? What? I'm grateful. I really am. So let me go back and see what I missed that I need to look into, y'all. I'm sorry. Different streaming services have different guidelines for setting up captions. Think you can look up the guidelines for streaming service. Gina is using maybe email. For what kind of captions? I don't know what you're talking about, Serena. Email them to her. What captions? Are you just talking about what they're dropping the links? Mm-mm. That shouldn't be a that shouldn't be a thing. Y'all let me know which link did not work. I saw Team Blacksmith drop, but I don't know if other links were dropped. So let me know what didn't work. If it was Team Blacksmith. Thank you, she said. I listen. Hey, the Garden Hoe, how you doing? Happy Friday. I'm seriously very, very grateful. I am. Every time, like I don't go into I almost always want other people to win when I'm like I talk a lot of trash, y'all. Y'all know this. So I talk a lot of trash, like I'll never win, da 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 da. If y'all have ever seen me, and I'm a mod over in 2ANLA's channel, if y'all have ever seen me over there, when he does his giveaway to his subs, you guys never see me hashtag whatever he puts up there. Never. Never, ever have I. Never. Actually, only one that I actually am in possibly to win is the member one, because I'm a member over there. I never put the hashtag because I always just want the subs to, you know, have something given back to them for their support to the channel. And not that I'm above, because the things are great that he's giving away, but not that I'm above it, but that's just who I am. I'm always like giving. And so to receive it wasn't so like the getting the platypus, it was like, yay me. And then I promise you I got a little emotional with the Kosei arm because I'm like, okay, what? Okay, this is overwhelming. And then, the person reaching out to me last week, it's just like, I'm not used to that. Like receiving so much. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But I accept it. It's not like I'm, like why me or anything. It's just that I'm trying to see what's happening in the chat, y'all. Sorry. I see conversation and I'm like, am I missing something? Because I did. Hey sis, I see you, the faithful sower. That's my girl Jasmine, y'all. If y'all didn't follow her last week when she popped up in here, she's the one who gardens behind me at the community garden. And she's a sweetie. So definitely check her out. What am I getting? Who? Mr. BS. Who? Did I say somebody? What am I getting? I know you ain't talking about fam. I'm like, who did I'm trying to go back to what I've said so far, and I'm like, who is him? Mm-hmm. Is that who him? Is that who him is? Yeah. I'm catching up because I went back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Um, I was trying to see if y'all having trouble. I mentioned that about the caption due to the hearing. Oh, closed caption. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I can look into that. I don't know how that works for the lives, but I'll look into it, Serena. I can do that. Nope, I can do that. I will look into that for you. I didn't even think about it for the live stream, so I know. Okay, I'll look into that. I promise you. So by the next live stream, if I can figure that out, it'll be there. And my next live stream is Sunday, so if I can figure it out, it'll be there. I can definitely do that. Girl, sunshine. Whew. Girl, were you blocked? You said the block has been removed. Were you blocked? Are you saying figurative? Hey, Siege. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Siege, I was just telling them about it. Like, girl, I don't even know. Well, you do know about 3 for sure. I don't know if you were listening for the 4th one. It wasn't a win. It is a win, but someone's giving me one as well. So it'll be my first Glock though. I don't have a Glock. I've never even shot a Glock. I've never even held a Glock. So that's what I chose because I was like, I don't have one. And I've been wanting another carry and it's a carry size. And I was like, I'll take that. So I have a Glock coming and then I have the shotgun coming. So she said that's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. I accept it. I do. It's different for me though. I will say that it's definitely different for me. But I accept it. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I was at the plot for a little bit on my lunch break just to see if they had tilled up my space, my other space yet. They hadn't, so I reached out to Shauna because I was like, girl, I know that y'all, the season officially starts May 10th, but can you chop chop? And I actually cleared up a little bit of it myself. Really a lot of bit of it, but yeah. I'm catching up, y'all. Hey, the new urban gardener. How you doing? Happy Friday. Y'all, thank you for putting in a GVG to drop your link. And anybody can do that, by the way. And y'all, I don't know if anybody knows this because you probably don't know that she does content. But Siege Talks has done a few videos on her channel. Don't tell her I told y'all though. Shh. Just saying. Just saying. You just came from there. I know. I said something to him about it. She said that they're getting it done, but and it'll be done by the end, no later than them. But they're getting to it as quickly as they can. And thank you for being patient and blah blah blah. I'm like, I got things to plant, lady. Hey, Reg, you done missed everything. But for you, I'm gonna say it again. So we just gonna give it a second and see if anybody else comes in because you missed it. This is something you need to hear. Because it's wild. In these YouTube streets, trying to be. Listen, I appreciate it though. When I started seeing, I was like, okay, see y'all here doing content. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Now that I am. The water is on. That's amazing. I heard that some people were asking for. I think Mr. James pushed for it and somebody else. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Hey Urban, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I am not surprised. So I'm glad it is though. Because I heard that they were saying that they were gonna probably get it on sooner than they had originally planned, which would have been May 10th. So now that's a blessing. Even though we're getting more than enough rain, we don't need the water. So Reg. A lot. A lot. That's what you missed. Your girl and Urban missed it too because she just got Urban could have been in the bushes, so she may have heard it because sometimes she's trying to get home from doing stuff and listening and not chatting. But your girl won another firearm yesterday, so I'm at 3 wins in less than 12 months, and this one is a shotgun. I won a shotgun yesterday. Yeah. So I was sharing that just like all the I don't know. I'm a person that can tend to be in their head about stuff. So it was a lot. But it took me long while to catch my breath because I just felt whew, just overwhelmed and grateful. But because I'm like, what just really happened? And then to log on to my Instagram, because I got the email, I saw that first. And then to log on to my Instagram, and the first thing I see is a post from that page. The page is Sierra Defense USA. To see their post, and it shows the 5 winners. My name being the first on it's because it was when the ladies were the top one, the first one. My name as the first winner, and then the other 4 winners. And I was like, oh, this real, this official, this is official. This really happened. This really happened. I won. It's called. Hold on. I did you call me? Did you did you call me a name, Reg? Mm. Hold on a second, y'all. Um. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I'm still trying to catch my breath. Okay. I'm going to show y'all if y'all can see that. That is the shotgun that I won. This is like a video that's on the channel before they did, well, yeah, before the giveaway was done, like how where they were demonstrating um the shotgun. As you can see, it folds to load it. It's semi-auto. And this is from Sierra Defense USA. And it is a XOR FS Pro. That's what it's called. Hey, homesteading DIY. How you doing? Happy Friday. Me too. Me too, sunshine. I was like, who, me? Me? And I kid y'all not, like I was I had a whole plan like of how this I was gonna accomplish getting me a shotgun because I'm like, I wanted that for home defense. Um and for it to be like literally this conversation probably only happened a week ago or so where I was planning it out, and for it to like end up just kind of coming to me is like, wow, wow, just wow. I know, Miss Felicia. I'm just like, wow. I am grateful. I'm doing great. Thank you, Homesteading DIY. I am doing great. I am. But yeah, so I actually had oh that's um someone from the community that's new. I haven't seen them in my chat yet. Maybe, maybe I don't know because I'm like, now I think about it. I see them in my email as their real name. See, y'all be confusing me because if I don't see what you have on YouTube, then I don't know if I'm talking to the same person sometimes. Um, but reach out to me with some firearm questions. She has no absolutely no experience in that, so I actually wanted to talk about that a little bit because I know I was when I first got into it, it was someone in the community who met up with me and then gave me instruction and whatnot. This individual is in Texas. I know I got a couple Texans in my chat, and I'm just trying to figure out who in the community that someone knows that they could suggest to me that's in Texas that does instruction. Um, I'm trying to remember like generally like what area. Um, why did who just called me? People need to leave me alone. Okay. Um, let me see. Um, like probably the Dallas Fort Worth area. Let me ruffle these bushes. Can I? I thought I saw you. Carbon Q been here. She beat you. Carbon been here. Hey, Mike Han, how you doing? Happy Friday. So I know that some sweepstakes company. I wish. And I need to I had several people say, girl, you need to play the lottery. I need to stop and get some tickets for real. Um but yeah, I definitely need to do that. Um what was I about to say? But if anybody knows someone in the Dallas Fort Worth area that does firearm instruction, just drop their names down there and then I will like kind of look into that. I want to be able to hopefully suggest someone to her because she has absolutely no experience, never even touched one. And I just feel like for it doesn't have it could, whoever that you feel like it's trustworthy of doing such a thing. Um, I would love to be able to refer her and to someone rather than her just trying to figure it out. Um, and someone that's gonna, she's gonna be comfortable in doing instruction with. But yeah, and she has a lot of the questions I had, which is why I do some of the videos that I do. Like where I have shared my story about how I got comfortable carrying my firearm, how I went about choosing how I carry it. So that was one of the questions she asked in regards to holsters. Let me tell y'all something. I need to create holsters and start a company because to me, holsters are the biggest highway robbery out there. You don't get to try before you buy, and you stuck with it. Y'all don't know how many holsters I'm stuck with. Them thing ain't cheap. They not cheap, and I'm just stuck with them. So I was like, yeah, if you want to talk about something you spend a lot of money on trying to figure out, and you just be stuck with some stuff. Yeah, it's holsters. See, let's collab. See, I'm not even being funny. Like this, I'm like, they are like, how they get away with it? It's crazy. And I've tried like lots of things, but that's why I share general things like that. I actually have a couple things that I'm working on for live conversations. Um, for some things for that will be helpful for someone that's a beginner. Because I had a lot of questions, and I just had some people I can, that were already carrying that I could ask questions to. So I wanted to know, like, what are you carrying? I wanted to know what women were carrying, not just in general that specific person. And it wasn't because I wanted to go out and buy that specific firearm, but it gave me an idea of what they were looking at, because I didn't just want to know what they were carrying. I wanted to know why they chose it, and that kind of helped me think about things that I might want to think about when I was choosing mine. I didn't know, because I wasn't somebody who was familiar with firearms before that. So it helped me. And I remember I had questions about that. I remember having the questions about how they got comfortable carrying, how they got comfortable carrying with one in the chamber, like things like that. Like I don't know if the assumption is that people just do. I ain't people, because I had to get comfortable with that, and it took time. But I found out that I wasn't alone there. So that's why I talk about it, because I want other people who are maybe new to the space, or maybe just thinking about getting into the space, but they have hesitancies because they feel like, how what their emotions are around it are different than anybody else, because maybe they see me talk about them, or see me, posting shorts or videos of me at the range, that, oh, she's just, she's comfortable with it, and she's great, and this and that. No, I ask a lot of questions. I've never been that person who'd be like, I'm not going to ask because I don't want to look stupid. I'm asking the questions. I am asking all the questions, and you can't find anyone to dump them off on, because chances are they don't like them either. What you talk about? I missed the first part. Oh, yes. You talk about the holsters. Gotcha. I thought I missed. I thought it jumped. I'm looking for a bit. Listen, Miss Felicia. I was talking about the holsters. Oh, for real. I have asked people, and it's not that they're great holsters. Like they're great holsters. They're not cheap holsters, but they're not comfortable for me. Like sometimes they're too hard, so they kind of poke in me when I sit and stuff, and no, no. So I've actually even reached out to some places that hopefully I can get to send me some things to review, and hopefully be able to share some things that I end up seeing that I like, and I can share what I like about it, and maybe it's something somebody else might want to look into, because for whatever reason. So we'll see if they come back or not, if they hit me up. But it's just, yeah, it could be expensive with the things, and then just understanding certain things in regards to firearms. Like I think that sometimes, because one of the questions she asked me, and she asked us about everything, you know, roughly how much does a firearm cost? Well, y'all know that ranges very vastly. It's like it ranges from spectrum of a Gina versus Gina gun and a 2A and LA gun. And I say that for the people who in the chat who have watched his content. Because yeah. I'm like, I promise y'all, when I first found his channel, and I would watch his content, and he would be showing a firearm, which I'm sure people do that now. And I'd be like, "Oh, that's nice." And I would hear what he said it was, so I would Google it. And I promise y'all, I am not very ladylike when I say the words that I say when I would see the prices of some of those firearms. And he's done worse since then. So that was the $4,000 and $5,000 firearms that I would be like, bleep, 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 bleep. Like, I promise y'all, I used to get so angry. I would be angry. Stop. Stop, ma'am. You cutting up. Stomach dropping prices. Until I got to a point where I was like, that is a true spectrum, Mr. BS. Don't look at the ones that I've won. Let's deal with the ones that I've purchased. That is the spectrum. You're looking at a couple $100. Like my least expensive one was probably $400 that I paid for. My most expensive that I paid for was probably like, it was like 1,700. That's the most I paid for. The fact that I have some firearms that are more expensive than that, I am grateful. I am grateful. But I was, I even told her that, like, it's just, it can range. You can find something that you might like for a couple $100. If that's the budget you need to stay in, like there's people who could suggest ones that are reliable or, maybe good guns to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So I've seen, actually, I said 2A in LA. But that's because I know a lot of you guys follow him. Hey, Backyard Garden Flow, how you doing? Happy Friday. The Canic is not my cheapest one, Mr. BS. But there is someone on here called, I think it's The Collector. I think his channel is The Collector. Oh. Another level. Now I know some of y'all probably follow him too. Y'all, somebody block him. I'm sick of him already. Joe Bye. I will not confirm nor deny such a thing. But that's not what you said either. He does. He has even more. Like he has even more expensive ones than fam I've seen over there. I'm like, why? Why? I'm like, you know what though? If I had it like that, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all would have every right to call me a snob if that was the case. Cause trust and believe, yeah, I'd be out here cutting up. I know I would. So I ain't gonna even, I ain't gonna front. I would be out here cutting up. Absolutely. Man, Thomas, I knew some of y'all watch him. I knew, first of all, I don't need you to be saying anything, sir. Talk about all facts. But he got some nice pieces. I'm just like, or maybe that's what he was talking about, what you said, Joe, while there. I thought he was talking about that to something else. May I please have one of your... You want my Beretta? That's actually the least expensive one I purchased. I think it was maybe $400. And I got $100 rebate. So it ended up being $300. That's the cheapest one. See, Mr. BS, I told you it was mechanic. It's probably the next. My TP9 is the next least expensive one. But we're not talking about that. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Y'all trying to pin me in the corner side. Y'all be like, see, I knew you be. No, I don't. Let you hold some money till Tuesday. I got you. Speaking of collecting, I gotta buy 6 Glocks before they're all gone since they just announced they're discontinuing 35 models. Really? Why do you need so many? You just a fan? Oh, and you also missed Reg. My fourth firearm that's coming to me is a Glock. I've never had one, never shot one, never held one, but I will have one, and it's a carry size. So it'll be my other carry. So that is someone's giving me a brand new Glock. They reached out to me last week. They are an FFL dealer that's no longer going to be doing so. And they were clearing out some stuff and thought about me. And I was like, I appreciate that. Whatever, Joe. Ain't nobody studying you, sir. Ain't nobody studying you. I was just telling, she said, listen, I don't know what's happening in this world. I was just telling somebody that when I first was like purchasing things and I would have questions, I had 3 people in the community I always would like hit up. I probably was annoying. I probably was, but y'all never made me feel like I was. Joe Ba, 2A in LA, and I couldn't remember who the third one was, but it was 3 of y'all. I can't remember who the other person was. I know it was Joe Ba, 2A in LA. There was one more. But I always ask if y'all ever have seen Joe Ba on a panel. There used to do a channel, kind of, haven't been back to yet. Hopefully they get back together and get that going. But Joe Ba is like a vault of information. Like he got so much detailed information stored in here. Like it's the oh. Yeah, I don't know what just happened because I still had all my bars, but it buffered. That's weird. I was like, what just happened? Thank you, Thomas. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff. I own 54 Glocks. Oh, so you want to make it an even? Gen 1 all the way. Hold on. All the way 5. All of them 9. 45 ACP and 10. Cool. You want to be my gun? Sir, you are crazy. Now I know you got I know you got stuff. Stop playing with me. I'm over here with a y'all stop. Y'all so full of it. It was a hand-me-down. Y'all full of it. That's just Google low speed internet. But I used to reach out to those 2, and I did, and one more. I'm gonna remember who it was. It's probably just that I don't really communicate as much with them anymore. That's why it's evading me. But I would want the perspectives from all to see if they're the same, if they're different, what's the differences in it. In the opinion of how I, what I'm questioning. And it was always helpful for me. It was. In this community, it's just so helpful. Like I was struggling with my carry when I first got it because according to some folks, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I don't know what they're talking about, but that's what they said. But I felt like I didn't shoot it as well as my other firearms. And I was actually on Trinity, is it Arms and Gear and Arms? Jovi and Armel and Ray Official's channel. And oh, shut up, ma'am. And I came up on the panel and I was like, I'm just really frustrated because my grouping isn't as tight as I would like it to be. I was practicing with it every time I went to the range. At that time, I was going to the range very frequently, like once a week, opposed to now where I'm just slacking a little bit on how often I go. Hey, Sam. And I had all of them like giving me tips, giving me, and telling me, basically it's a smaller firearm, so you're gonna have more recoil, just all these different things. Then I had one person say, hey, reach out to me outside of the live and say, hey, I have a lower, I could send you a grip, I could send you that would be better for your firearm. So they sent me a Wilson Combat grip to put on it to help with maybe it being more comfortable with my grip and stuff. And then I had Roadblock meet with me at the range to work with me, and he's the one who rolled his eyes at me and told me I'm a perfectionist. But that's neither here nor there. But I am more comfortable with it. It did just take me continuing to take it to the range and shoot it. Maybe I am a bit of a perfectionist. I don't know what the point is in saying that. I mean, doesn't everybody want to hit the bullseye? Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point? I just don't understand. Duh. Want to hit center mass, right? Duh. But yeah, and that hasn't changed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm still that way. I'm still that way. I am. And when I haven't been to the range in a while and I go in there and I knock it out, I'll be like, I ain't lost it. So don't come for me, Mr. BS. You need to put some work in with that shot. Oh, it's common. And I will do a review. The review for the Cosine is coming too. There's a hiccup happening right now with the Cosine. So that's coming too. I have taken it to the range. So there is a review coming for that, but I cannot wait. I can't wait. And I'm gonna do that one at the outdoor range. Absolutely. It's coming. And I can't wait. I'm excited. I am. I really am excited. So yeah. It'll be here sooner than I think, because like I said, it's already in transit. It's already on the way. They already sent me confirmation and tracking. I got them. The winds have been crazy. Crazy. My stomach is like flipping as I even think about it when in this moment. It's like, girl. But I'm grateful. I am. Don't do that, Joe Biden, because I don't. I just got a thing or two. But I am. A review is definitely going to be coming for both of them. That Cosine, y'all. That's I'm getting into stuff that's above my league. And I don't need that. I don't need those kind of problems. Because then what happens is now everything that I already had just feels like, and then I turn into, a fam or a team blacksmith or the collector. Or Thomas. Have y'all seen his? Thomas does content, by the way, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know. A shotgun, Thomas. Were you? What did you come in late? Did I miss that you came in late and didn't repeat it? I won a shotgun yesterday, so I'm up to 3 firearms, one in less than 12 months. Really, Joe? That sounds like something expensive. You see how you just made me scratch my face and everything? Just I don't know. Y'all try to call me a snob. I don't think it's not one that's talking about firearms in this chat that isn't. Let me just say that. Don't be calling me names. Hey, Miss Cheryl, happy Friday. Thank you, Thomas. I am excited because I needed a shotgun. I have been planning to get one this year. I have been working out the plan on how I was gonna get it and all that. And like a week or so after I was making that plan, it just kind of fell in my hands through a giveaway. They were rigged. Yeah, she gonna get a Benz. Nah, forget about her Toyota. I don't have a Toyota either. Y'all know I'm frugal. I ain't about to pay for no Toyota, even though I like them. But there are the cars that they're good cars that are not Toyota priced. I am frugal in a lot of ways. I know that you're probably like, well, you have this firearm or that. Sometimes I splurge. I pick and choose where that happens at. I pick and choose. But for now, no, I'm not trading in Toyota for a Benz. And actually, I'm not big on those on the Benz and Mercedes, on the Mercedes and the Jaguar and all that stuff. Yeah, not it. They nice, but I don't want to pay to get them fixed when they have to be maintenance and stuff. I'm too frugal for all that. I think about all that when I'm thinking about a car purchase, like everything that's going to be involved in it. Don't sign me up for that. They be paying extra for oil changes and stuff. I don't want to pay for the oil changes I have to get now. I couldn't imagine what they pay to get tires and stuff. No. Y'all. I ain't about that life. Never have been. Ain't like she didn't get the comparison. I got the comparison. You need all of what you have. Now you can become an instructor. Who? She said, don't do that. Don't do that. Cause then people will start y'all don't do that. Don't do that. I just don't need to y'all just made my heart start racing. I am rich. I told you I pick and choose. I still don't. But we ain't gonna talk about it. Please don't. Did y'all hear them? They making too much noise. I like that new Lexus truck, but not the price. Now, listen, it's trucks that ain't at Lexus level that be priced at the price I pay for my house. I'd be like, what? Oh, thank you, she said. Bam, ain't nobody said nothing. What are you talking about? I didn't know what you're talking about. Where did you hear that? Nobody said anything. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, that has been my life for the last 24 hours or so. Just kind of riding a wave of soaking in the fact that I have now won another firearm. Yeah. What's crazy is I woke up yesterday thinking about content that I wanted to do for you guys in that space. And I was planning out some stuff and I was sending some emails for some stuff, just taking care of some things. This is even before I saw the post where Trini had tagged me. I had done these things, emailed and was like, um, planning in my head some things and writing down some things. And then I saw that still didn't correlate with what I was doing, like where I even was like, oh, wow, this thing came up. Still didn't correlate with that in that way. Hey, that's my art. Happy Friday. Somebody, did I miss somebody? Maybe not. Okay. Um, and then when I won, that's when it kind of did that for me. Like when I got the email and it soaked in that I won, I'm like, y'all have no idea. I think I talked about this on a Sunday, and I really don't even know if people really like took in what I was saying. But on that particular Sunday, I can't remember what I made the topic, but I know I said something about doing it, things that I was doing it, and even with the fear, like I was even being scared, I still did certain things. One of the biggest things was the content that any of the content I have done related to firearms in any way, shape, or form or fashion gives me anxiety a little bit because I'd be like, I feel so new to the space. So I feel like I don't know a lot. So I'm really coming from a very beginning standpoint. I've only been shooting for just a little over 2 years. And so it makes me a little nervous. And even from the first one, when I did the grab five and flee, I was like, oh, because y'all was coming for me in the chat out the blue. When you gonna do this? I'm like, what? What? Wait, what? What just happened? So I finally had started accepting, like, I know you're nervous because I was so used to doing the content that I do. I'm comfortable in that stuff. I'm comfortable with budgeting and talking about budgeting, talking about fixing your credit. I'm comfortable with that because I feel well versed in that. I am comfortable with prepping, like meal preps, cooking, gardening. I feel comfortable having those conversations. Hey, Team Blacksmith. Happy Friday. How you doing? Was your ears burning? Hey, E. Happy Friday. Um, so I have finally come to a moment where I was like, you know what? I, the feedback on that content has been very good. I've had people that I don't even ever see in my live chats or really even comment on my content, comment and say, keep doing this content. Ladies need to see this. People need to see this, blah, 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 blah. So that's been, helping me to stay positive in doing it. Um, and I'm laughing because the black girl magic, I just, that's an insider thing. But yeah, because I keep winning in these streets. Um, but I decided one day I was like, even in fear, I'm going to continue to do it because first of all, there's somebody that's in my ear a lot that has told me a long time ago when I made a comment like, oh, that's not my comfort zone. Like I'm not really comfortable talking about firearms. And they were like, oh, you can take comfort and throw that out the window because that doesn't matter. You're gonna do it. And I'm like, but I have. I'm not always I fight back on it sometimes. I get flustered and frustrated in doing some of the stuff. Um, but I don't give up on it. It's been times I wanted to on certain content, but I don't. I just sometimes I walk away and then I get myself together and come back. I've had meltdowns that nobody knows about when I'm doing the 2A content. Um, because it's because I'm in my head. I'm having anxiety when I'm doing it and things like that. And it's not a space that I have built up that comfort of discussing. And I think that the fact that I am doing it in spite of my fear is things keep happening that make me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I need to be doing this. Um and I need to continue to do it. So I am. So that's why yesterday, I woke up thinking about it and I was like, you know what, we're gonna plan out some content. We're gonna plan out some people that you wanna sit down with and have some conversations that could be helpful for the community, and things like that, because I'm just going to lean in. I'm gonna lean in and just do it. And then for me to then win that shotgun, it was like almost like, okay, I understand I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what it felt like to me. I'm just saying. It really did. It's just been a lot, y'all. It's been overwhelming. I was thinking about getting me a newer version of Ford Expedition. I did too, until I saw the price. And I was looking at a 2025. You talking about this is what's so funny, Reg. I'm not even being funny. December, right before Christmas, I told at least probably 4 people I was buying a brand new car. And that's one of those I was looking at. I was looking at the Expedition. I looked at the Grand Cherokee. And I looked at the Jeep, the Ford. There was one more. But they were all bigger trucks. I have a smaller SUV. I have the Escape. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I want a new truck. And then I looked at the prices and I was like, I mean, ain't nothing really wrong with ain't nothing wrong with my truck. It ain't. My truck's still under warranty. Like, for a couple years, girl. You'll be all right. Yeah. I be frugal in these streets on certain stuff. Like cars is not my thing. I mean, I love cars actually, but to pay for them for me, like I like classics. I like a lot of cars, but I'm okay that I don't own them. Now, if I had vast money just at my exposure, it would probably happen easily. I probably have a huge garage with classic cars all throughout it, and then a couple cars that I actually drive on a daily. Trust me, that would happen. Don't do that, fam. Now you just made me throw up a little bit. Stop. Ugh, I'm catching up. She paying people off to wear. I listen. Better ask. Hey, Miss Native, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Listen, y'all see I got behind. Mm-mm-mm. We see things in that you don't see in yourself that be true. I have someone who was really pouring into me yesterday. Um, I had when I called her, and I'm like, I the I pour into people typically in all situations. It's usually not the opposite. And in this last year, almost year and a half, well, no, it's been over a year. I've had a couple people who have poured into me, and I'm like, and they know I've told both of them how grateful I am for them because I'm not used to that. I'm used to always showing up for everyone. I'm not used to my cup being refilled. And I appreciate those who pour into me, who push me to be who the person I should be, the what they see, what I'm not seeing for myself. Even if I see it sometimes for myself, I'll still shy away from it and be like, no, I'm just gonna stay over here in the lane that I've been in and not push to do more. But I've been pushed to do more. And I have been. Um, and like I said, it ain't like I don't fight it sometimes because I do. They get pushed back. But I do truly appreciate it. Um, because it's some and I when they do it, I hear myself. Their words are words that I have literally spoken, even maybe to them, but I speak it to a lot of people because I make sure that people see what they don't see in themselves that other people are seeing within them. But I'm not used to that happening for me. So now it's been a new experience for me, but I am grateful for it because everybody, you don't need to have your cup drained all the time and not refilled. You just don't. And some people will just do that. They will take and take and don't give anything back. And I appreciate those who give back. I really do. Listen, I'm here to win a car too. E, listen, I saw a giveaway that I missed. Team Blacksmith. I seen something from the bunker gun shop. I was like, wait, what? I seen somebody win something from over there when I logged on today, and I'm like, how did I know about this? Like, I feel like my luck is really up there. I need to know about all the giveaways. Sign me up, all of them. Hey, TT. Happy Friday, girl. Yes, I sent them. You saw your numbers ticking. I did send some people over there. I told them to all go over there. Listen, you gonna unsubscribe if I win a car? I be listen. Look, listen. I'm here for it though. Let me see. We having my cup refilled too. I listen. It's hard to 810. Happy Friday. It's hard to actually know how to process that when you're not used to it. I do much better now. When it was first happening though, it was like I don't know, it was weird. It was like how do I what? How do I process this? Like I'm not used to that. Um but I appreciate it. And you guys have said it a lot over the last year or so. Like, girl, you glowing, girl, this, girl, that. I am so at peace. And the people who are like connected to me in this moment, all of them they're just pouring into me. And I love it. Like it's just been, I'm grateful. I am grateful. Yes, the shadow too. I saw that. How come? How come you didn't make sure Black Girl Magic was in there? I missed it. And I followed the bunker. And I missed it somehow. Because I saw the winner being announced. And I was like, wait, what? There was a giveaway? Reap what you sow, Gina. It is your season to reap. Thank you. I accept that. I do. I accept it. It just takes some time to realize, to recognize, I guess you can say, how to process that being in the seat of receiving. But I accept it. If you were you, I would load up on scratch off tickets. I've heard that I need to get lottery tickets. I might pick up some tomorrow, Thomas. Seriously. I'm trying to win. Erica, I'm not doing you one to grow something. And you're winning all the things. I'm so excited for you. When I tell you, Erica was like, I want to throw my phone right now. She was so frustrated with me. She said, but at the same time, she's like, I want to throw my phone right now, but I'm so excited. I know, girl. Ah, I will be, look, I'll be entering and fam is doing 3 and this year sometime, and I'm already a member, so I'll be in the drawing for that. I was like, I look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you this, Team Blacksmith. So having a Team Blacksmith gun, it feels like a suit, like that one souvenir that you don't want to touch anymore because you got a Team Blacksmith gun. I promise you, that's what it feels like. And let me get a 2A and LA gun. Y'all stop playing with me. I would have a Team Blacksmith and a 2A and LA gun. Y'all would think they were the manufacturers of these guns. The way I'm gonna feel about having those. I promise you. I promise you. Like, I don't know. For me, you guys are like the top in our community for gun tubers that I follow anyway. So don't get me wrong. I'm sure there may be other ones out there that I follow. So you know what? I'm going to speak it. I'm going to have a 2A in LA gun to go with my Team Blacksmith gun. Absolutely. Because that's how I'd be like, yeah. Every time I talk about the coast, and I'm like, y'all need to go follow Team Blacksmith. Like, y'all, if y'all not over there, and it's more than like the guns, you know, because you share your competition shooting and stuff like that. Like, I feel like, because I am a person who, I had somebody about a year, more than a year ago, tell me I should do a competition, and I was like, like, I ain't there yet. And they're like, no, that's how you get, you know, more comfortable. You don't have to be these, you know, there's different levels of shooters out there. And I think that watching you do competitions and seeing the growth and every time you're doing them helps someone feel comfortable with knowing that every, you know, when you start out, you gotta, you know, work your way, just like with anything in life. You got to work your way to getting better and better and better at that craft. So I think it helps people to be less uncomfortable with the thought of entering a competition. I really do. It's dope. You've done one, Siege? Put them both under glass. Gina, I'm still trying to get right. They're going to both be at the meetup. And I don't know. I heard they're both bringing firearms. But you didn't hear that from me. And don't tell nobody else. It's between us. You go slide your bacon under the table to win. Hilarious. We're going to be in her. Hush, Mr. BS. Now that you're going to be in. Who didn't block fam? Where are my mods? Who? Where are my mods? Y'all fired. The only person I see right now is Erica. Carbon, if you're listening, you're fired. Urban, fired. Miss Felicia, fired. Sunshine, yes, they're both going to be there. They are both going to be there. But you know what, sis? Listen, I trust me. The first one I heard about was 4. No, last year was 4. 3 was the first one I heard about when they went to Georgia, to Thomasville. And I heard about it. By the time I heard about it, even if I hadn't, so that's neither here nor there. But still, by the time I heard about it, I knew I was going to be able to go. But I had a business trip that I already had going on. I think that's when I came to Texas. I think I went to Austin that year for a business trip. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to make it. And trust me, seeing people posting, seeing the pictures, the videos, and oh my God, you talking about wanting to be somewhere that you weren't at? I know, but I want to run. I know. I still want to run. But yeah. So I get it. I get you're gonna really, yeah, seeing the posts and stuff is just gonna make it feel that much more like you want to be there. But there's gonna be another year and another year. You have now to plan. He does change where it is. I don't know if he's gonna run it back to a certain place ever. Um, so or he's always gonna switch where it's at. But there's always gonna be opportunities for that. But I think you should, you know, work towards saving to do that because it's a great event. It really is. Thank you, Team Blacksmith. Thank you. I actually that's another thing I'm working on because I other than giveaways, I've done giveaways from members only. But other than that, I don't do as much as I used to when I first started with members and trying to have something for the members only. So I'm working on ideas of what I could do in that space for my members. Because I actually do have quite a few members that have been sticking with me for a couple years or more now. And I'm like, I feel like I need to be doing something to show my appreciation for it. Becoming a member. There should be some type of I don't know. I'll think I'm working on that though. I really am. It's really been on my mind. I appreciate you for becoming a member though. Thank you. But yeah, it's a lot of things that I'm working on in my mind for the channel, y'all. And my channel is all over the place, so still don't be looking for it to be like about one thing because it never will be. It's still going to be about all the things. I will still talk about guns. I will still talk about food, growing food and cooking it and preserving it and prepping it, budgeting, because I feel like everybody should have financial freedom. Um, so all the things, and honestly, there's somebody who takes something away from all of it. Does everybody enjoy my conversations about a particular topic? Maybe not. When I talk about budgeting, maybe not everybody needs to know how to do it. Some people already do it well, but there are people who would like to feel like they can breathe and they take something from it. I've had a lot of good feedback from people saying, hey, I was able to do this thing or that thing. And now I'm doing this and I finally have a savings and things like that. And those are the things that make me excited. Those are the things that make me happy is when people are willing to do the work. I'm willing to, I do what I do. I don't get paid to do this. I don't get paid to come up here and share knowledge of things that I have learned or experienced throughout my life that I could share with someone else for them to have that knowledge and experience in their own life. I do it because I feel like we all should pay it forward. I'm not a gatekeeper. I want us all to win. I do. I want us all to win. So when someone is serious about wanting to do a thing, so if somebody comes to me and they really want to learn how to garden, I've had that happen. I am willing to help. I have people reach out to me daily right now. I have probably about 4 or 5 people, and they send me pictures of things going on in their garden. They have questions. They're worried that they're doing it wrong and all these other things. And they're like, I know I'm probably, I know it. No, you're fine. Let me see what you got. I've taken video calls. where they walk me around to see what's going on, I don't mind it. Because if you're trying to do this thing, you genuinely are, I don't mind helping you get there and get comfortable with it. Because with everything, I think sometimes we overthink it and it's just not as much work as we have in our head that it's going to require. Is gardening work? Yes. But it's not undoable. Is shooting work? Yes. But it's not undoable. It's everything is doable. You know, just knowing how to pick up a gun and pull a trigger is not shooting. You have to practice at any craft that you want to be good at. So if you want to be good at shooting, you practice it. Even if it's for self-defense, even if it's for just having home defense, you still got to practice with it. You want to make sure that if there's an issue, if there's a concern, if there's a situation, that you're not hitting your walls, you're hitting target. It's practice required for it. So anything that you're wanting to do and be good at doing it, there's work involved in getting it done. So, and give yourself grace. That part. I would hate when it seems like I get to a certain amount in savings. That's true. That happens. That happens. I talk about that with my budgeting. I'm like, I literally, when I first started, and I've never been a person who like had to work themselves out of the negative. Like everything was taken care of, and I might have a few, maybe just a few $100s in the bank, but I never had a savings. And it was mainly because, like I said, swiping that card is so easy. So I would do stuff like go to lunch with my coworkers every single day, every day. Stop on the way home and maybe pick up dinner instead of cooking dinner, things like that. And not that extra money that I could have had going into a savings. Now I've swiped it away with all these small purchases that added up. So when I first got into being like, no, we're about to get this right. Like if every time I do my budget, it tells me I should have this much money left. I want to see this much money. I don't want it, I need to know what is disappearing to. And that's when I figured out it was those small purchases. So when I got to the point of wanting to build a savings, I had to tell myself no to those small purchases. Maybe I go out to eat with my coworkers one time a week, and the rest of that I pack my lunch or bring my lunch or whatever. But for me, the first couple times I saved up, I had a savings. My first savings I saved up was $1,000. That was my goal. And I can't remember what happened. I think it was a car repair or something. Goodbye. Goodbye, $1,000. Most of it anyway. It was most of it, like 800 or something of it. Bye. And at first I felt a way about it because I didn't want to see it go, but that's what it was there for. So then when I built it back up and I got myself to the point that I didn't have anything, like I had paid my car off. I had paid, you know how you have payments on your cell phones when you get new cell phones? I was doing a payment thing instead of buying it outright. I paid that off. So I just started throwing money into a savings and building up. And I really didn't have a goal in mind. I literally had a figure that automatically went right into that account from my paycheck. I had it set up that way. And I remember never wanting, like I act like it didn't even exist, never wanting to touch it. But that's what it's there for. Like when those things come up, that's the reason you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to have a savings so that when that thing happens, you're not stressed out about how you're going to get it taken care of. That's what it's there for. So don't stress yourself out on the fact that once you build it, something happens that you have to use it. Because think about if you didn't build it, and that's something still going to happen. But now you don't have the money to do the thing because you didn't have the savings. You got to look at it in the positive light of it. The fact that now you have a savings, so now that thing happened, you're not stressed about it. You just take care of it. Now you just have to build it back up. So don't stress yourself on the fact that you have to use it. That's what it's there for. And then you'll get to a point where you're going to build it up so much that having to deal with an issue, you won't even notice a dip in your savings. It won't affect it the same. So that's how I look at it. I had to get there though. So don't think I was always there because I was the same way as you. Like, no, I just saved it up. Like, and it's gone. But no, after a while, you build it up to a point where your savings will become background noise. It will be just a thing that you have, but you don't pay a lot of attention to because you don't do your daily life out of it. So to be like background noise, that's what you want to get to. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Happy Friday. Patrick, you gonna be at the meetup? You ain't lying. I'm learning to save, not stress when I have to use it. You can't. You can't. But I've been there. So don't get me wrong. I was you. But then I had to look at it in the positive. That the fact that I didn't have to think, I didn't have to scramble. The thing happened. I was like, well, I got to pull it out of the savings. But I didn't have that before. You did smile today? That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, you sent to the meetup, not to her question. Absolutely. Exciting. Yeah, we are like counting down at this point. Because seriously, it's going to be June before we know it. Like, seriously, these months are just going by. I'm like, it's almost June already. That's why I was looking at flights and stuff while I was waiting for the live to start. So I'm like, I was thinking about driving. Now I'm thinking about flying again. Because it seems like I think I'm gonna fly. Because the cost of renting something at the airport when I get there is actually it's gonna work out. It's gonna be right about what it would be if I just rented something and drove. In 8 hours just seems like a lifetime to when I'm trying to come home. Well, I think flying it is. Then I'll just pick up the rental at the airport. I can't either, Patrick. I can't. He does smile. He just don't smile for you, Erica. Patrick smiles. He just can't be willy-nilly smiling for everybody. Hilarious. But I can't wait. I am excited to see everybody. I do keep in touch with a lot of people from the meetup, a lot of the ladies anyway. So I'm sad because I know one that's not going to be there. She had made other commitment for that weekend because typically, and this is if RGG is in the bushes, the meetup would be near Father's Day weekend, and he did not do that this year. So they didn't assume that it was going to be earlier in June, and they had other obligations that they had agreed to. I know, Patrick. I know you smell like. Don't be putting that narrative out there. He just ain't smiling for everybody. Show. But y'all, I think I'll wrap it up. I just wanted to, oh, Patrick, since you came in late. Now you might not know about most of them. Because I don't think you're on IG. So I won the platypus at the meetup. And then not but maybe a couple months ago. Matter of fact, it was a couple months ago because it was right before my birthday. I won a 2011 from Team Blessmith's channel. And then yesterday on Instagram, I won a shotgun. So now I'm at 3 firearms in less than 12 months. Less than 12 months. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I just keep winning. I keep winning. I'm trying to get my credit card down. Keep paying it down. This is just one. You said cards. Pay down, pay the payments. Cause see if you do, if you running them on all of them. How what I did, I didn't have many credit cards though, but I had one credit card at the time. Now I have several, but I deal with my credit cards way different now. Like I don't charge anything. I have money for whatever I'm charging. I'm only charging it because I want the perk that I get from my charge from my credit cards, like the cash back. But I already have the cash. So when my statement generates, it's paid off in full. That's how I move now. Was it always me? No. That's what I do now. But paying them off, whatever your one that has the smallest balance, if you have a little extra, no matter what it is, send extra every time to that one. Pay the regular payments on the other ones. When you pay that small one off, go to the next one. Start sending the money you were sending to the small one to the next smallest one till you pay it off, and so on and so forth. Get them all paid off. Don't keep reusing them. Pay them off. Get used to using cash. Get used to using cash. I always have cash. Always have cash on me. Because one thing I learned with using cash rather than my card is that I am less I don't like giving away my cash. I don't like seeing it go. I don't like seeing it go bye-bye. You don't see it go bye-bye when you're using a card. You don't see it. But if you have a 20 in your hand and you give it off to somebody and it starts going down in amounts, you're seeing your money go away from you. So you're less likely to buy stuff that you don't need. Just saying. That's how I did that. What Siege said. That's exactly what you got to do. Get used, because you're the problem. And the reason I know, because I was the problem. Get used to saying no to yourself. That's what you got to do. Tell yourself no. And you are more likely to tell yourself no when you got cash. Trust me. Trust me. And was like when I would do my grocery shopping, I would only have the amount that I had budgeted for groceries with me. So it ain't like your card where you budget in your mind, like, oh, I'm gonna spend $300 at the grocery store. But then the next thing you know, you get to the checkout and it's $500 because you're swiping the card. You know it's in there. So you're just like, whatever. But when you only have $300 in cash with you, you're going to make better decisions in that grocery store. Trust what I say. You're going to make better decisions and it'll get better and better and better every time. You're not looking for perfection. We're looking for progress. So when you start doing it, if you have a hiccup here and there, it's okay. Brush it off. Get back into it. Just saying. That's exactly how you do it. Be honest, you roll with some kids of cash. I wish, but I do always have cash on me because I'm less likely to just spend it on anything. Yeah, I can hold on cash. Yep. It's those cards. That's why I literally wouldn't even take my cards with me. I wouldn't take them with me because of that. Because it's just too easy. It's just too easy. 28 days later, gonna hurt you. What? Take 21 days to build a habit. Try it. Yep. Oh, that's what you meant when you said 28 days, Joe. Okay. I hate places. Some places stop taking cash. True. One of the places that really shocked me is the airport. Some airports, you can't use anything but a card. I can't remember which one I was at because I travel usually every year for some conference for my job, sometimes twice a year. So I don't remember which state I was traveling to when I ended up in the airport that wouldn't take cash. And I was like, what? It irritated my soul because, like I said, I always have cash for that reason because I know even with my discipline I have now, it's not hard to get back into a habit of swiping that card. It is not. So yeah. I wish I had a private jet. Speak that. Speak that over me. Speak that over me. I have an idea for uh um uh it's probably gonna be a short on the YouTube side, and it'll be a post, a reel on the Instagram side. I can't wait to do it. It came to mind yesterday. Um, but I can't do it until I get the shotgun. But it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. And I was like, yeah, I definitely got to do that. Y'all gonna give me crap, of course, but I definitely got to do it because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. But yeah, that's my art. Definitely, you got to say no to yourself. I got my budget book is right here in front of me because I um what I'll usually in it just to make sure that you know I have everything marked down that I need to be taken care of this month, so that I don't be just out here, you know, spending. And I have some things coming up because I'm going to the 2A event, so I that needs to be in the budget. And for I just said I'm flying, and I'm gonna need a rental car. There's a hotel. I gotta eat. You know, so yeah. Hey, True. Happy Friday. Give me the Powerball is for tomorrow. Listen, I'm gonna play it. I always just do the auto pick. But you know what? Did you know the cost went up on the lottery? I don't know if it was the Powerball or the Mega. One of those went up to $4, from $2 to $4 a play. Like what? If you don't want me to play the lottery, just say that. Because what? Oh Lord! Don't forget your gun, mama budget. Listen, I do a gun budget. Don't play with me, Joe. Did you not hear me say that I was just having a conversation about how I was going to get the shotgun before I actually won one? I was already in the planning for how I was going to purchase one. Oh, I budget. I got a budget because I don't just dip into places to make things happen. Mm-mm. No, we gotta plan that out and budget it. I do it the right way, fam. Is that illegal? What's that? If you read the dollar, it reads, "This note is legal tender for all debts and products." I don't know. For anywhere in the U.S. I don't know. Mega Million, $5 in Maryland. Maybe it is here too. I don't know. I just know they went up. I haven't bought a lottery ticket, not personally, and like who knows when. I play with my office though, and that's only because I told them when I found out my boss played many when I started working there. I've been at my office for 22 years this year, and I was like, I remember him, and this is not the trustee I work for now. It was my trustee I got hired by. Him saying that if they hit the lottery, don't call him because he ain't gonna be there. And I was like, I'll be danged if y'all leave me in this office. Shoot, well, sign me up. I'm playing the lottery too. Like, absolutely not. So, absolutely. It's $5 per play. Jesus. If you don't want me to play, just say that. How's somebody supposed to be able to afford that? They making gambling unaffordable. That ain't fair. Pick 6 numbers for us to ride that luck while it's hot. Mm. No, ma'am. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We'll talk about it. gonna make me fight you. Um, but yeah. Look, I was trying to think of lottery numbers. 3. How many numbers is it? 6? You said 6? And what's the highest number they take? 60? Anywhere from 1 to what? Tell me what they are. The way you Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Tell me from 1. What's the highest number? Truth. I don't know. Let me see. Who know what the highest number you can go to with your pick? Is it 60? 59? Maybe it's higher than that. 60? Okay. 3. Look, let me write them down because we all playing. If you win, I win. How about that? And I'm pulling these out my behind, so you know. Look, writing it on a bill at that. 3, 10. Hold on. the numbers mean something. 3, 10, 15, 24. Hmm. 48. 54. There it is. 3, 10, 15, 24, 48, 54. I'm playing that number. And if I win and y'all didn't play, y'all gonna be sick. That's the only number I'm gonna play too. 310. I'm gonna write it in the chat. The lottery, Siege. The lottery. I just called the lottery numbers. 24, 48. Did I give 6 numbers? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 54. 3, 10, 15, 24, 48, 54. That's the pick. What they drawing for tomorrow? The mega? Which one? Powerball or the mega? That much I don't know. But whichever one it is, those are the numbers. Y'all, if those numbers fall, I promise you, send an ambulance to, I'm not even being funny, send an ambulance to my house because I probably passed out. Okay? Don't forget that part. Don't run to the dang on lottery place to cash in your ticket. First, send, I know y'all don't know where my house is. Just say she live in Ohio. Send the ambulance. Send it's the Powerball. You okay? But which one is going to draw tomorrow? That's okay. We can split it because it's enough millions. Let me see which I'm trying to playing tomorrow night. Not tonight. I'm already in house. I'm not playing tonight either. This is for tomorrow. True. But which one is tomorrow? Let's see. That one was, what's today? The 2nd. So Tuesday was the mega. So that'd be tonight, right? I mean tomorrow. No, that'd be tonight. Saturday is Powerball. Okay. Powerball. So we playing the Powerball. And what she said I could go up to for the Powerball. That's what I was trying to see. Sylvia said, I could only go up to 44. That's the highest. Okay. Dang. Uh, hmm. Hate it. I hate it. Those was the numbers. I'm playing those too. I'm gonna play these for the next week's mega. Because this is the winner. Because I felt it in my spirit. Now I gotta choose 6 more numbers without going over 44. God dang it. No, I'm gonna pick more. I'm thinking. Hmm. Why don't they go up to 44? They're dumb. Oh, okay. Um, 1, 5, 10, 15, 24, 48. Nope, I can't go to 48. Hmm. Let's see what resonates in my spirit. You just have to pick the last number over. The 5 numbers go over 44. I had 2 numbers over 44. It's up to 70 or over. So number 6 is the Powerball number? Is 6 the Powerball number? Yes. Yes. So then that's why you said I needed to change one number. Yes. Okay. So we're going to leave 54 as the Powerball number. Okay. Okay. So I need to change 48. So we're going to do, because this one came into mind when I gave the first set of numbers. So I'm going to do it this way: 3, 5, 10, 15, 24, 48. There we go. That's the winning. Although I'm going to tell y'all better play the mega for the first set of numbers I gave y'all. Because I kid you not, I felt something with that first set of numbers. I really did. Don't say I didn't tell y'all. Just give one tip for the mega with those numbers: the 3, 10, 15, 24, 48, 54. I'm being serious though, I really did. I felt something. It might not have been nothing, but it felt like something. Just saying. I'll say them again. For the mega, no, the Powerball: 3, 5, 10, 15, 24. Is that right? Yeah, 48. That's tomorrow. What? I can't go that high on the Powerball number? Yes, it's numbers to pick from 1 through. Wait a minute. So the Powerball number is 1 through 26, and the other numbers I could go up higher. Yeah, you see, I don't play the lottery. Y'all see, I don't play. I don't know what to do. Let me see. I'm going to the lottery website and look at these numbers. All right. Oh yeah, I could have went that high on my five. Okay, so the six. Okay, so the sixth number I was too high on. So we can go with the first set I gave you guys, but I just need to swap something and put it into the Powerball. Hmm. Does it really? Well, it does. Hmm. That's what I usually do, man. Honestly, it's more fun picking. Okay. Um, with the mega, just for question, how high can you go with the mega ball? Is it the same? You can only go to 26. Just for no, because I'm seriously gonna play it on the mega too. So let's do um yeah, and so that's the power. But I don't know how high I can go with the mega. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. How do y'all know y'all play? Because I was gonna say on the thing. Oh, how to play. Okay. 1 through 70 and then 1 through 24. Okay. So I could go to 24 on the sixth number. Yeah. That's all right then. So all I'm gonna do for the other one is um there we go. There's my mega draw. There we go. So the Powerball 10, 15, 24, 48, 54. The Powerball is 3. And the Mega is 3, 10, 15, 48, 54. And the Powerball is 24. I bought a pineapple plant. Really? That's where I'm at now. Because I was like, I don't know what to. Because what fam says is what I usually do. I just usually do quick pick. Like I let them just auto pick. But every blue moon, I have something settled on my spirit that I want to play, and I'll do that. But I'm playing this for real, for real. So look, either I win or we all win. Don't be looking at me crazy. When all y'all looking at is this black screen with this scrolling across the bottom, and I don't show up because I'm gonna be standing in front of the lottery place waiting for Monday morning like a crazy person. Don't be looking for me. Mm-mm. Because trust me, you ain't gonna find me unless you come to the lottery place. Okay, I need to see what order I will put them in. No, you can put them in that order too. Erica, play the numbers that were dealt. So you already gonna lose. You already gonna lose. You're gonna be in that TP for the rest of your life because you didn't play the right numbers. That's gonna be your story, your origin story. You ever seen what's the movie with Eddie Murphy? Trading Places? Yeah. See, I'm gonna be trading places with you. No, you're gonna be trading places. Not me. I'm because I'm moving up. You know, special. You crazy girl. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to wrap it up and get myself relaxed on this Friday night because I have to get up and drive an hour away to take care of something in the morning. And then I'll probably end up at yeah, I'm tripping. At the garden plot for a while tomorrow. Um, and that's it. That'll probably just be a little bit, maybe a couple hours out there. And then I'll be at the house just doing whatever I need to do here. And then I'm going to the range on Sunday without a shotgun because I won't have it yet. I don't want no TP. Mm-mm. Numbers come out chronologically correct. She got to get it right. That's all right, Truth. I shouldn't have told her. And then we all win. She be wondering what she did wrong. Hey, Naya Boo. I really like that shot. Me too. Me too. When I went and saw the video, let me tell y'all something. I hadn't even saw the video of the shotgun until after I won. I knew I was playing for a shotgun because it was a picture on the entry thing that I was tagged on. But after I won, I need to know exactly what this thing was. I won because I was like, wait, what? I won. What? So I went back to the page and did some scrolling. It was like a couple posts back, and there was a video of somebody doing a video demonstrating how to use it. And I was like, is that the one? Then I went back to the email, read it again. I was like, that's the shotgun I won. I'm just saying. Good night, she said. Thank you, sis, for hanging out with me. I'm wrapping it up. I am. Girl, you still here? Thank you for hanging out. But yes, I hadn't. Because I didn't have faith in myself. That's all that is. That's really why. Because I just was like, I just threw my hat in the ring. I really did. Hey, Mama Shirley. Did you have a good evening? We'll talk about it later. But yes. So that's really what it was. I was like, hey, I gave it a shot, but I was like, hey, I just put my hat in the ring. That's all it was. So I hadn't even looked at the video. And then when I did, I really got hyped. Like, what? What just happened? Who's sending me some ammo? Don't tell me, just surprise me and let it show up at my door. Now, if that happened, that might be a problem because I'm be concerned about how you knew how to get it here. Then I'll be concerned, but still make it show up. All right, y'all. Everybody have a great weekend. I don't know if you're in the bushes, Urban. Urban hasn't been live though for a few Saturdays. I've been looking. If you go to your normal place, you can only run 12 so many slugs. It may take some breaking in. You may want to go out. Oh, no, no. That is weird. I don't know if y'all were still hearing me because on the corner of my laptop I have all my bars, but then when I look up here, it shows a weak signal. That's weird that it's not showing up. Anyway, that's what I said, Mike. When I shoot the shotgun, I'm going to an outdoor range. That was the plan. Good night. That's my art. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm gonna do a video. I'm also going to give my thoughts on it and everything. So yeah, there'll be content on it. I'll give a review of what I thought about it. We just have to send it to the watermelon. True. That's what we doing? I know I froze. I saw it buffering. I don't know what's going on there. That's what we doing? You caught me. Damn. I see how y'all do me. When are you going to? All right, y'all. Well, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in these streets. I don't Auntie Ellen goes live on Saturday. Hey, Sister Marie's Kitchen. How you doing? I know the meetup for Vision is coming up, so I should see you there. Because you know I'll pull up. But I know that Auntie Ellen goes live on Saturdays. Y'all know I'll be back on Sunday. I'm not sure who is being a regular on Saturdays though. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to get back into the habit of seeing who's on a regular on certain days. Oh, did y'all see that fam going live Monday in the thumbnail? And y'all get to go on to Covert's, not you get to, but you go on to Covert's website. The Monday Night Live is, according to the thumbnail, says you go on the Covert's website and you can pick cost is not an issue. How much the guns cost is not an issue, but you pick 2 firearms off of the site and put them into your cart and then send it to him. And then I guess he's going to rate them. I'm like, you're going to email it to him. Your cart, 2 firearms, whatever you want off the website in your cart to fam. That's going to be a good live. I didn't even know Covert had a website. Let's start there. And I've been on there. And you talk about somebody's playground. So make sure y'all, come, y'all do that. Y'all can do that now. Like, don't wait till Monday. Do it now and send it. Just saying. Because I'm about to get mine done. Count on it. Can't wait. Oh, thank you. Get the ammo from Walmart. Really? My Walmart don't carry ammo anymore. Not the they might do 12. They might do 12 gauge. I don't know. I don't know. I don't go to Walmart. Let me quit lying. But I heard that they didn't. But I don't go to like that. So I'm a little above Walmart. But I'll check into it. When you win the Powerball, you could say that. But first of all, I don't need nobody to grow my true. Don't make me pull up on you, fam. It'd be on site. Quit coming for me. I froze again. Now that time I didn't know. That time I didn't know because it didn't do nothing on my side that I saw. No Walmart near the hood. Oh, there's always actually there isn't. Where we the areas that we consider hood don't have many stores at all. What up, Skilly? You done missed the whole live, fam. I believe Walmart only sells 22 LR and 12 gauge shotgun. Okay, that's what he was saying. That's what I need, 12 gauge. So I'll have to check out the prices because you're saying it's cheaper there. I'm willing to go in there. It's not that I never. I mean, I have to have it has to be something that is really worth it for me to do. I just can't. It's this. Ugh. Ugh. But yes, I will check into it. Skilly, are you going live this weekend? Because I think I saw you were live last weekend. I think you try to get back into the habit. Thank you, Mama Shirley. So, let us know in the chat. But I will be live again Sunday. I know that Auntie Ellen be live Saturday. Family be live Monday. So yeah, there's that. Woo! Mike. I don't know nothing about that. That's above my pay grade. I don't know about those guns. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, have a good weekend. I'm about to get off here. I'm way over my 2 hours. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. I'm about to go change into some pajamas. I'm about to get relaxed though, seriously. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. And like I said, I'll see y'all in these two-way streets. And I'll see y'all on Sunday probably. All right. Good night. And Skilly's going live on Sunday. No. I've been making extra money on set. So yeah. Look for anything on Skilly's channel. Look for a thumbnail. All right, y'all. Good night. Hey, my Renaissance girl.